name is Ron Wright, and I'm with Jellyfeet. And I'm happy to introduce someone here today who works directly with patients with all sorts of foot and ankle issues. I want to introduce Scott Meushaw. Scott is a certified fitter as well as a employee of Caring Touch, Inc. Scott, tell us a little bit more about your role and what you do with Caring Touch.
So I measure patients for compression stockings and wraps. Patients will come in that have vascular wounds, all kinds of other problems with their feet, and they come in and get stockings and wraps to help with blood flow and to help wounds heal faster.
Very good. And how long have you been doing this?
About 1.5 years now.
Okay, and what's the most interesting aspect of your job?
Every day is different, and I think that makes me love my job even more because you never know what kind of patient you're going to get. No patient is alike. And so I think it's rewarding to come in and you have a patient who has all these problems and you fix that problem or help them fix that problem and they walk out with a smile on their face so that you can tell that they're going to get better or they feel better already.
Sure. Describe what Caring Touch specifically does. Based on my understanding, you guys are a bridge between the gap between medical billing, DME, as well as small entities and large hospital corporations in terms of offering the clients the best solutions, the best products. So can you, for the folks that haven't heard of Caring Touch, what exactly does that mean?
So we do a couple different things. We see patients in office, or I work a lot with doctors' offices outside in areas that they may not have the services available, and I'm not able to always travel. I train the nurses, doctors on how to measure and fit patients for stockings, and then I stand as a middle person because a lot of doctors' offices and hospitals don't want to carry the compression stockings or wraps or certain DME products, but the patient needs it, and they don't always want to send the patient out to get it because that patient probably most likely will not go and get what they need. A lot of times they will, but you have those patients who just don't care. So I send the way I can bill the insurance company, unlike the doctors who don't want to. It's more time consuming, it's a lot more work, it takes staff away from other things that they could be doing. So I'm kind of like a third party biller in the sense that the patient will come into the doctor's office, needs stockings, the doctor sends me all the info, and then I'm able to bill the insurance and mail the office directly what the patient needs. And so when they come in for the next appointment, the patient is getting exactly what they need and not having to go out and find it.
That's very efficient. I really like that model, and there's a reason why we're working together now. And with respects to Jellyfeet, how do you believe Jellyfeet will be able to help you help your patients?
Well, I get a lot of patients that have open wounds or feet problems, and I think the number one concern I get all the time is, what kind of shoe can I wear? I don't want to wear sandals or anything open that my toes show because I do have those feet problems, and most of them are really self-conscious. So I have to try to find them a shoe to wear. So now that I'm working with Jellyfeet, I have a product for patients who can't fit in a shoe but don't want to go into a custom shoe quite yet because they know that they're going to heal or get better in a short amount of time frame. So now when they need something to fit a shoe that won't quite fit, I can offer them Jellyfeet because Jellyfeet will stretch and fit the patient's need and still cover their feet, provide the protection that they need.
Fantastic. So a lot of the things you said there are keywords for us. We believe our product, based on medical advisor testimony, is accommodating, is orthotic, also is providing occlusiveness, and how that's effective, and I'm sure you can speak to this as well, is any sort of a topical or emollient medicated cream will enhance inside of the foot, whereas a typical diabetic sock or a sleeve will essentially absorb that. And has that been your opinion based on what you've seen?
Yeah, we get a lot of patients, especially with the wound care. So I concentrate a lot on wound care. They're always getting creams and wraps and stuff like that, and they put socks on, and then they take the sock off, and the nurse is like, well, all the medicine's now in this compression sock, but they kind of need to wear it. So now there's another way to protect that because they don't always need to wear that sock, and they can put on the Jellyfeet while they're healing, and then use the stockings later once that wound has healed. So it kind of acts as a second defense in a sense.
That's actually a very good point. Another aspect of our product is protection. So we say that our product protects the foot. There's a lot of communicable diseases in retrospect, when you look at the summer and all the different sorts of outdoor activities, from recreation to pools to camping, and oftentimes people like to be barefoot. There's a huge barefoot community, and we're not saying there's anything wrong with that. We're just simply saying that there's options for you and to protecting your feet. And so, with the Jellyfeet and Caring Touch collaborating, we expect to see some great things. You have tons of industry knowledge, tons of experience and contacts, and we only want to continue to bridge that gap so we can give the patient, the end user, the right products with a couple different options. What would you like to say to our audience as we close up this interview?
I'd say I love Jellyfeet. It's a great product. I definitely know it will help our patients, the patients that I treat, that doctors will be treating. It's meant to only enhance the healing process and to help prevent farther damage. So I think it's a great product, and I'm definitely excited to get to use it and get it out to my patients.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, Scott Meushaw with Caring Touch. And this is another episode of In the Field interviews with Jellyfeet. And again, I'm Ron Wright, and thank you so much for watching. Tune in for next time.